Welcome and thank you for joining me as we read from our devotional, God's Big Idea. I'm Auntie Kay, and today is December 18th, and our scripture text is coming to us from Matthew 24:6, which says, "Don't be afraid. These things must happen before the end comes." And our title is, "Don't be afraid." For a lot of people, thinking about getting a shot is worse than actually getting it. The shot itself hurts for only a second, just as the doctor promises. But worrying about it can last from the time you find out you have to get one until you finally get it. You have to get shots. If you didn't get them, you could catch some horrible disease. But it's no fun. And worrying about it, is no fun either. Some people worry about the end of the world. They look for signs. They try to figure out when it will happen. When the disciples asked Jesus about the end of the world, he didn't tell them when it would happen. Maybe he knew we would worry about it, just as we worry when we have to get a shot. Jesus did say that things would get tough for the people who obeyed him, but he also said something else very important. Don't be afraid. All the bad and sinful things must stop happening before all the good and perfect things of heaven can happen. The end of the world has to happen before we can begin to live forever in heaven. Jesus wanted his disciples to think about the good things, not the bad things. He wanted them to remember what he was doing and how he was coming again. He wanted them to know that everything will work out all right. In the end, Jesus will win, and we are on his side. Jesus doesn't tell us when the world will end, but he tells us the important stuff about it. He tells us, don't be afraid. It won't last long. It will be okay. I will be with you. The same things your mom says to you before you go to the doctor. This has been your devotional thought as we read from our book, God's Big Idea. Come back tomorrow.